What is up, fellas of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tim, and today we're going to be doing a kind of chill commentary. This is going to be my Black Ops Cold War review after an entire week. It is Sunday at the time of making this video, and hopefully this video goes up on Sunday as well. And yeah, like I said, this is the review that I promised, that I hinted at in a couple of other previous videos. Essentially, I'm going to be telling you guys, is Cold War good, right? Is Cold War good? What are the problems? I'm going to be splitting it up into the good, bad, and ugly section, kind of drifter style, if you will. Good is obviously stuff I like, stuff that is better in this game than maybe some other games. Bad is obviously going to be stuff that I don't like, stuff that is just annoying, stuff that should be removed, taken out, changed, whatever. And ugly is obviously going to be the stuff that is just insanely annoying, just stuff that needs to go right now, right this instant, or stuff that needs to be changed right this instant. So yeah, anyway, before I get into it, just want to remind you guys real quick, if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks again for 2,000 subscribers. People were really nice in the comment section yesterday. So if we can keep growing, hit 3K, 4K, you know, that'd be awesome. So subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. So before I start in the good, bad, ugly, I just want to say a meh thing, like a meh, it's okay, it's not bad or good. It's the score streak system. I'm pretty indifferent about it. I'm actually thinking about making an entire video just on the score streak system, just kind of giving my thoughts on it. I don't dislike it, but I don't particularly think it's great either. You know, I think it does incentivize a lot of, you know, participation trophy kind of awards. It's that kind of same energy. So I'm not a huge fan of it. That being said, I'm suck at this game, and the only way I'm getting streaks is through this system, so I can't really bash it. I can't really bash the hand that feeds me because I'm just bad at this game. So I think it is annoying for a lot of good players to just randomly die to like an artillery or something like that. But at the same time, to get an artillery, players have to be somewhat decent, and I think that's the only way like people are going to be coming back, because honestly, the skill-based matchmaking is so high in this game that everyone is just trying their butts off. Everyone is trying so hard that getting a real streak like a chopper gunner or a helicopter even, it's not necessarily that easy, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to throw in score streaks are very meh to me. You know, I don't hate them, I don't love them. Let me know what you guys think about score streak in the comment section down below. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about it. Now let's get into the goods. Okay, so first off, goods, the working minimap. This is very slept on, but Modern Warfare just removed this for some reason, and we have it this year. There's nothing I can say. It's a good decision. It should never have been taken out, and that's obviously what we need. Along with that, map voting, okay, like people just slept on that too. Map voting, the lack of map voting in Modern Warfare was just really annoying, and I'm really happy that, you know, they actually took the smart way and put that back in Call of Duty, because it never should have left. Same thing with the working minimap. Another thing about good is the maps. I know some people just hate the maps. Some people are indifferent. Me personally, I think they're playable. That's all I go for in Call of Duty these days. You know, a lot of people have this standard of, oh, every map needs to be raid or hijacked or standoff from Black Ops 2. Every map needs to be that good. And in a perfect world, yes, I agree. But I mean, that's not really achievable. Okay, that's like saying, like, in life, hey, I want my best birthday to be every single birthday for the rest of my life. Yeah, that'd be nice, but that's not really necessarily gonna happen. You know, you have to keep your expectations realistic. Like, yes, that'd be dope. Yes, that would be really cool, really fun. It would make life so much better. But no, we're not gonna get maps like that. You're not gonna get a birthday like that every year. With that being said, I don't think maps are trash. Aside from like Miami, and even Miami's not terrible. Like, it's playable. It's not great. I don't want to play it, but it's playable, especially for certain modes. Like, I'm pretty sure free for all and search, those are probably good modes for that map. But the maps are largely playable, right? Armada 6v6 is not bad. Crossroads 6v6, that's not bad. Cartel, oh my god, I'm blanking. Moscow, Satellite, they're all playable, you know. They're not, none of them are great. None of them are like, oh my god, this is my favorite, I gotta vote for this every time. But they're all playable. I'd say the best or the most fun for me is probably either Crossroads or Moscow, but you know, honestly, that could probably change. That probably will change when the remasters come, and that's something I'm really looking forward to as well. Another thing in the good category is the flexibility of customization with wildcards and just customization everything, right? Field upgrades, things like that. I think they make a lot of difficult choices, not necessarily like hard, but you know, somewhat difficult. I know a lot of people run Perk Read, but I know some people who run what's it called, Lawbreaker. I'm pretty sure people are going to want to run that one that gives you 8 attachments at some point once there's like an OP cheese setup. But a lot of people are enjoying just the various wildcards. There's a lot of selection, and even if you choose perk greed, there's a lot of selection in that too, like which perks you're going to pick. So I think it's good that it's not just a one class fits all system like a lot of other games. I know a lot of Treyarch games fall victim to this, so I think they're doing a good job in terms of, you know, changing it up, kind of mixing it up. What kind of class do you want to run? You can build a class specifically for stealth, for long range, or for up close and in your face. Like, there's a lot of customization, and I think that's kind of underrated. I think that gets undersold a lot because people are just annoyed at the negatives about this game. Speaking about customization, attachments have value. I really like the gunsmith this year. It's definitely gotten improved since Modern Warfare, and I think overall the attachments, like I said, they have value, right? If you're going to put on a hipfire, which hipfire you're going to put on. If you're going to put a flashlight, which one are you going to put on? Each thing has a give and take, right? If you put on a hipfire laser over over a flashlight, you're not going to be able to see as far, but your hipfire is going to be better. You're going to be more run and gun. So it's trade-offs, right? And that's what a class should be. Some of the trade-offs shouldn't be as strict as they are. We can talk about that in another video, but yeah, for the most part, it's trade-offs. It's good. That's balance. That's what we want to see in Call of Duty. We don't want to see, oh, everyone runs EOD, everyone runs Dead Silence, everyone runs, I don't know, Ghost, and like that's Modern Warfare for you. Bruh. So I talked about perk balance, I talked about maps. Last thing I want to talk about in the good is that I feel like many guns are usable. I like many of the guns in here. They don't seem terrible, you know, like a lot of things seem viable, even sniping, and I'm not a sniper. I'm pretty sure, you know, tac rifles are cool, LMGs are okay, pistols even are decent, shotguns are obviously sometimes broken OP. Like Treyarch does a good job of making sure things are usable, and even though some might be imbalance and things like that, they always try to fix it and nerf or buff, you know, as fast as they can. Now, many people will say many guns aren't usable. Personally, I think if skill-based matchmaking was tuned down, people would be using different stuff. But because it's so strict, you use something different, like you use something with no attachments, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do, and that's just straight up annoying, right? So that's why I think everyone runs the same old guns that they have been running. I mean, except for the camo grinders like you and me, or, well, like me. Unfortunately, that's going to do it for the good. I know it was a lot, but we have quite a lot as bad as well. So let's get into the bads. Right off the bat, spawns. They flip way too fast, way too frequently, and without notice. I think forward intel, that perk in the perk 1 slot, that is going to be your go-to until the spawns get fixed, because spawns are so sporadic. They're just so random. You have no clue. Forward intel basically let you know, oh, hey, they're over there. Oh, hey, they're back there. That's it. So I really like rocking forward intel and flak jacket if you're running perk greed. It's definitely necessary, and I think it's going to be crucial for right now. Next up in the bad, it seems pretty glitchy. Now, this is a few days ago. I don't know if it got patched, but as of a few days ago, it seemed very glitchy, right? Prestiging, leveling up, there was a whole prestige glitch where you were like, oh, I'm prestige level 1, level 30, and then, you know, you check your combat record, you're actually like level 50 or something. Like, it just showed you the wrong thing. There was an issue when you clicked on the leaderboard, it made your game crash. There's just a lot of bugs and issues. Camos, the camo grind, you know, a lot of people have to unlock camos twice or 3 times. That's not fun. You know, it's just, if you're stuck doing that, that's just not fun. That's not acceptable from a AAA development studio. I don't dig that. That definitely needed to be changed. Next up is graphically and just optimization. It doesn't seem like this game was built for PC. I'm sorry. I know a lot of console players who don't have any issue with the aiming, with the gunfights in this game. Every PC player I seem to talk to or know seems to just dislike this game, seems to feel like the aiming is weird. Just something's wrong with it on PC, and I don't know. I guess I picked the wrong year to jump on PC. I should have just stuck with the PS4, but something's weird about it. You know, when I played Modern Warfare, I never felt this way. Just optimization just feels really weird. Gunfights feel really weird. I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully they fix it, and I think they're addressing it. Another small little minor complaint, visibility still seems kind of rough in certain areas. You know, people just still be blending in. It's a little better because they've got a red dot on their heads, but, you know, I don't know. It needs to be like more noticeable or something. Their bodies just blend in. Like if you're wearing like a gray suit and you're like on a Moscow wall or something, it's still tough to see you. I don't know why. I don't know how they're going to be able to fix it, but they really need to. Okay, it's really annoying. Movement also feels kind of reserved, kind of clunkier compared to Modern Warfare. I don't know if this is going to get resolved. This just seems like a Treyarch engine versus a Modern Warfare, you know, Infinity Ward engine. So I don't think that's going to get fixed, but it's just something to get used to. It's not necessarily bad. You know, I know a lot of people thought Modern Warfare's movement was bad in the beginning, and now that's like the staple. That's like what we kind of go off of now. Shotguns as secondaries is not a good idea. Either if you're going to make them that, they got to be way weaker, and I don't want them to be way weaker. I would prefer them be as kind of what they are, you know, not better, not worse. Right now, I think they're okay. Maybe the Gallo's a bit too strong, but I'm okay with it. For some reason, it just feels weird. It feels impossible to take out 2 to 3 opponents at the same time. You know, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the long TTK, but sometimes it feels like you just get dropped in an instant, and I just can't explain why. Some of the more bigger ones in the bad category, it's impossible to party up with friends. If you guys play with friends, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just incredibly long and time consuming to party up with people. You know, people got to reset their game. People got to be like, I'm online, you're not online. It says you're offline. Like all that stuff. We go through that every night. That needs to get fixed, dude. That's just so annoying. I don't understand why. I don't know if it's because of cross console or whatever the reason may be. That needs to get fixed. They need to at least tell you that you can't join or something right now. Because, you know, if you get unable to join party, then it's like, okay, then I'll just back out and reset my game. But sometimes it doesn't even tell you that, and you're just sitting there like trying to join for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, and you just never get in. And probably the last thing in the bad is the weapon level XP is just far too slow. It's like FFAR too slow. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they want to keep us coming back and playing over and over again, but it's just, it doesn't feel rewarding. You know, like if you want us to come back and play, you got to make us feel rewarded. You got to let us get, you know, a little bit of the progress there. It's just way too slow. And I'm not playing Fireteam Dirty Bomb. Okay, I've tried it with solo, I've tried it with friends. It's just, oh my god, it's not a game mode for me, dude. It's just, it's okay at sometimes, but it's just not a game mode for me. I don't know how to, you know, play it, basically. I just don't know how to play it. Lastly, let us get into the ugly. Okay, so the ugly, there is seemingly very, very high skill-based matchmaking. Very, very high. I don't know if it's because it's launch week. I don't know if it's because Modern Warfare appeals to casuals and this game doesn't. I don't know if the matchmaking is just way stronger in this one. Everyone seems to be sweating. Everyone seems to be just amazing at this game all of a sudden. I don't know if I suddenly suck at Call of Duty. I really don't, you know? Like when I got Modern Warfare on PC, I expected to suck. And I wasn't great, but I didn't suck, you know? I don't know if it's the matchmaking or just because the game is, I don't know, better on PC or whatever. I did not do terrible, you know? I remember I still got some games where I had like a 4 or 5 KD. That's not to say like I did that all the time, but if I'm able to do that in Modern Warfare on PC, that means I should be able to do it in a Black Ops game, right? Because I like Black Ops Cold War. I think it's gameplay mechanically better than Modern Warfare. With that being said, I have maybe one game that's close to a 4 KD in my entire week of playing this game. That's it, you know, not even a 4 KD. It's probably like a 3.5 or something. That's it. I am using kind of weird guns. I am kind of playing kind of weird. I'm very aggressive, so I'll give you that. But it's just weird, and I think the matchmaking is just really tough. I have a barely above a 1 KD right now. I think the game tries its best to have you at a 1 KD, so I don't know, I'm just doing what the game wants, I guess. Everyone and their mom has already complained about skill-based matchmaking, so I can't really say anything new. It just needs to be severely reduced, because I know there's a lot of noobs playing this game. I know there is. I just haven't seen any, okay? Like, I need at least, like, I don't know, 2 to 4 noobs a lobby, okay? Like, you can split them on my team, split on their team, but I just need to see noobs. I just need to see people who just can't shoot back at me. I really just can't run around a corner and get jump shotted or get drop shotted every single time, every single game. That's not fun, okay? I'm not gonna get a streak. I'm not gonna level up my weapons. No one has fun playing against people like that. Since I talked about gunfights, let's talk about it. Like I said, I made an entire video on this, but gunfights feel weird, okay? They're literally a coin flip. Many people will wonder how they died, or I will wonder how I died. You know, like, either way, nobody feels satisfied after a gunfight. It's just weird. They gotta fix this. Again, I don't know if it's a PC thing, if it's a controller thing. We have to see. And lastly, I just want to mention aim assist is a huge issue right now. I think JGod just made a video on it. There's hit detection problems, and those just lead to a lot of headaches, and it's just overall not an enjoyable time. Gunfights, aim assist, all this stuff, man, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel smooth. I don't know, maybe it feels too connection based, like, oh, he had a better connection or something, so he got more bullets to register. I don't know. I never felt that with Modern Warfare, but in this game, for some reason, it feels that way. Maybe it's the Hertz, maybe it's the Hertz servers. Maybe we're playing on servers that are like lower than they should be. I don't know. I don't want to speculate and guess wrong, but I do think something is just fishy. There's like some tomfoolery going on right now in gunfights. So that definitely needs to be changed. Surprisingly, that's it for the ugly. Just aim assist gunfights and skill-based matchmaking. Honestly, this game has so much potential. I think it's got the roots, the foundations of a good gameplay experience, and they need to flesh out 3 things. The first things being skill-based matchmaking, gunfights, and then the last thing being like something small in the bad category, like weapon level XP, or fixing mechanical glitches like leaderboard glitches or camp party with friends, things like that they need to fix. But the 2 biggest is definitely like aiming / gunfights and skill-based matchmaking. Okay, those are the crucial pillars of Call of Duty, because those are your gunfights. Those are how you do well or bad, and skill-based matchmaking is the same way. It's how you do, if you do good or bad, because those things are so heavily dictative of your experience in COD. They got to fix these first, and I don't know if they're going to necessarily tune the skill-based matchmaking. I doubt it, because that's what's apparently making them so much money. But gunfights definitely need to fix this. Okay, just hit detection problems. I don't know if you got to up the servers or make better dedicated servers or whatever. You got to fix it. Okay, that's number 1. So is Cold War good? I say yes, with an asterisk of it could be way better in a few months. I really don't think this game's going to be finished till maybe February, maybe March. It's obviously a rushed product. There's no way to deny it. If people enjoy it right now, it's like a 65% full of a game. Okay, there's so much more content they need to add, so many more fixes they need to do. So before all that happens, it's not worth buying. But you know what? It's a good game. It's a fun game, and if you're new to COD, you should really like it, because skill-based matchmaking will protect you. So that's going to do it for the video. If you enjoyed this super long commentary, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Really appreciate the support. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. I stream on Mondays and Thursdays, and I'll see you in the next one. If you stuck around this long, make sure to let me know. Just type pineapple in the comments, and I'll know that you are a real one. So cool. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.